Hi everybody! As you might have seen in my previous stories, I have been dancing in these new grippy leggings from Nova Polewear, and today I'm going to give you my thoughts and my little review of what I think and what they're like to dance in. So, let's first talk about the fit. I have tried 3 other pairs of sticky leggings and they just haven't worked for my body type. They've been too tight in some areas, too loose in others. These are kind of like in that perfect Goldilocks zone where they're tight around the waist, but they're still also tight around the thighs without being too tight. There's tons of stretch in them, which is really nice. They have these stirrups on the feet, which means that when the fabric gets pulled as you're climbing, the bottom hem doesn't end up here, it actually stays down. So the stirrups are great. Then this top part is actually high-waisted. It's not belly button height, it's higher, which I love. And this top part also has the sticky grip on the inside, which means that this actually stays put. You're not constantly pulling your leggings. So when I'm squatting in my warm-up, they actually stay up, which is amazing. Then we have this cute little scrunch in the back for a little bit of contour. So overall, I really like the fit and the look. I like that the pattern even like shimmies a little bit if it catches the light. So a little bit of sparkle, never hurt anybody. Now let's talk about how they are to dance in. So obviously the grip is going to be different than with your skin. It is quite grippy and quite sticky, which is great for beginners or for cold days where, for example here, this is a cold pool, a cold studio, it's in the middle of the winter, and yet on my very first climb, I'm sticking like a charm. If I come into a sit, I also have no problem sticking. And I love the fact that the leggings actually stay in place. They're not rolling all around my leg. So here, this is really good grip. They're also great for things that tend to hurt a little bit extra. So I see a lot of my students complaining about inside leg hangs because it burns on the thighs or Supermans. And yet, with these leggings, stuff like that becomes almost comfortable. Here, swapping, here. And it doesn't hurt nearly as much because it's the leggings that have my grip instead of my skin. If I were to go into a Superman, this also, like, it's almost crazy how comfortable this is compared to like when I'm teaching this 10 times and my thighs become all red. And look at that, they're still in place. Like I barely have to like rotate them back, which is great. The downside of these leggings, because this is an honest review and I don't just promote things to promote things, the downside is that it's harder to slide, obviously. So what do I mean? I mean, when we're climbing, if I wanted to slide down with the leggings, sliding would be a little bit more difficult because there's so much grip in these leggings. So my overall take is that these are great to have in your wardrobe. They are great to have for days where you don't have grip at the studio. They're great to have moves that feel a little bit scary or that feel very painful to do. I wouldn't, however, recommend wearing them to, say, a workshop or a class where you don't know what's going to happen, because then they might hinder you if you're doing something that requires a lot of sliding. So there are pros and cons. Personally, I love them. I'm so happy that I have them. I'm so thankful to Nova Polewear for sending them. Yeah, and I will be making more videos showing what moves are easier with grippy leggings and good reasons to have a pair in your wardrobe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And by the way, I forgot, you can go to their website and there's a 15% discount for all of December. And then starting from January, I have a 10% discount and you can also use code Julia10. Okay guys, thanks for watching and bye-bye.